Hello everybody, my name is Raja Singh and I'd like to share with you my experiences throughout Panduru in which I did my internship in. So first, let's understand a domain. Village infrastructure includes electricity, roads, water supply, sanitation and communication systems that directly impact daily life and socio-economic development. So some of the few sustainable goals that are related to this internship are affordable and clean energy, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production. A few of the sample activities that we conducted throughout Panduru was infrastructure and infrastructure condition surveys, engaging with local governance bodies, educating villagers on resource optimization. Relevance in Panduru, why we did it in Panduru. Frequent voltage fluctuations were leading to electrical equipment damage and inconsistent electricity supply, affecting households and agriculture. A few of the electricity devices in our own household have been affected due to this issue. So throughout the 7-day journey of my internship, we had to do a few tasks. So on day 1 and day 2, we did field visits, discussions with villagers. On day 3 and day 4, we did surveys and interviews with households and farmers. On day 5, we created an awareness campaign on electrical safety and energy consumption. Day 6, we compiled the data, proposed practical solutions of this issue that we identified. On day 7, we created a final report and submitted to the panchayat. Challenges that we faced were reluctance from some villagers to speak openly due to their own privacy being of their concern, and data validation and accuracy in remote locations. How these issues were solved were we built trust through repeated visits and used visual aids and translated materials for the villagers in order for them to understand. The problem that we identified and how we intervened was voltage fluctuations in electricity supply were leading to regular appliance failures and disrupted agriculture operations. So what steps did we take in order to resolve this? Conducted field assessments and gathered testimonies, recorded peak and off-peak voltage behaviors, mapped areas with frequent outages or drops. So the observed outcomes of these steps taken: improved awareness, panchayat expressed awareness in forwarding recommendations. So the intervention actions that we took were educated locals on using stabilizers and surge protectors, recommended installation of voltage regulators and better grounding systems to panchayat. So the whole highlight of the case is a local farmer reported reduction in equipment damage after applying basic preventive measures suggested during the awareness drive. So as you can go through our document, you can see proof of us conducting visits and surveys throughout the village. After that, we have created posters, research on this village, on other villages as well, in order to understand of the issues that were being faced not only by this village but also other villages. So that we could come up with a solution that would resolve the issue that the local villages were facing. After that, in the documentation, you can see we have handed in our daily reports of our tasks that we did throughout the 7 days, and we also had to do other tasks such as Lipi task, which we have reached the Brahma level in. So at the end of the document, you can see through the photos that we created an awareness campaign, conducting surveys. We even talked to kids about how these issues will be affecting them not only now but also later on in their life. And we had quite an enjoyable time throughout our internship, and we learned a lot of things, and we resolved an issue that we thought was a major issue throughout this village. Thank you for your time.